that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Arkansas's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Turning it on! And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Inside the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Got enough space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Big, going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board. They are going nuts.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How you're going to finish strong throughout the season. The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, get a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this week.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
You love to see this on offense early in drives, getting
back to pass on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. The 30, past the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tennessee!
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's got him. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Let's see what they've got on second down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Gets it out fast. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Volunteers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Razorbacks are on the move. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And how nice has it been to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak. Everybody knows it. He's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the 1st down.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got his man quicker. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets rid of it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Razorbacks! A great catch and run for 6. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Line getting set on 2nd down. to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
Leaves it with the back. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on first down from the 28. They'll give it to him again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his big tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolute shame. Missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here is the Tennessee offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run behind the big guys on the right.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown ball. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. The run from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. It'll be a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game. You've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Puts it out of the air. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Vols have moved it inside the 20. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to...
Touchdown, Tennessee! Quick strike through the air for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Buys a little time. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy's quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Setting up the screen. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10 out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Trying to find the end zone. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the defense stopped them again on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Buying some time. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They believe they can run right here. Finding an escape route. There he goes. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Volunteers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's in open space downfield. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Vols will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance, and there he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Got his man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Gets it out quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. first and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Looking to get it. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they take it in for 6 more points. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Looking to throw it, Singleton. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Vols have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. This time he's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Stop is made almost immediately, giving 1 to the 23. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Fires to the big fella. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salam. None of them would make a difference today.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
They're trailing by 33 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to...